Hey guys, this is Mark Hutten with AdultAspergersChat.com, and I wanted to respond to an email that I got from in this case, it was a neurotypical wife who is married to a husband with Asperger's syndrome. And her question is in reference to a video that I put up a few days ago, and I'll have the link to that below this video, which describes how people with Asperger's syndrome tend to prefer spending time with their special interest or their work more so than relationships. She's wanting to know what do you do in a case where you're wanting to have a deeper connection with, in this case, an Asperger's husband who does seem to be preoccupied with his, in this case, computer gaming, and she's kind of feeling isolated and unloved. So the question is, what do you do in a case like this? Keep in mind that people with Asperger's syndrome, they have less of a need for social connection. They have a small relationship gas tank, so to speak. We'll use an example of Thanksgiving Day, where you, being the neurotypical wife, you could probably go to your family on Thanksgiving Day and spend 3 to 5 hours chatting, laughing, sharing stories, and so on. And you drag your Asperger's husband along with you. After about 30 minutes, he's burnt out, and he may hibernate over in the corner somewhere and play on his cell phone. And it's not like he's purposely trying to be antisocial. It's just that his relationship tank is full. And now he needs a timeout, so to speak, in order to de-stress. Think of it like this. The thermostat determines the temperature in the house. Your apostat determines level of hunger. And I'm going to make up a term here. We'll just call it the relatiostat. So you will need to dial down your relatiostat somewhat. So in dialing down your relatiostat, what you're doing is you're trying to more closely match his level of relationship emotional needs. And that would include sharing feelings, validating one another's feelings, sharing experiences, talking about one another's day, different forms of affection, and so on. He's going to have that need met more quickly than you. So rather than taking it personally and thinking, well, he doesn't want to talk to me or he's being insensitive or uncaring, what's going on there is that his tank is full and yours is not. So in this case, it's highly recommended that you get the rest of your relationship needs met elsewhere with close family and friends. You need to top off your tank because his tank is full quickly and yours is not. But you need and you deserve to top off your tank, but you may have to do that with close friends and family members. You may find that you'll have to go to some parties by yourself or some social gatherings by yourself to get your social needs met. Another thing to consider is joining him in his special interest. If your goal is to spend more time with him and his goal is to spend as much time as possible with his special interest, in some cases it's possible for the neurotypical wife to actually join the husband with Asperger's in his special activity. In this way, it's a win-win because he's continuing to do what he values with his time, and then you're also doing what you value with your time. But I understand it's a tough row to hoe any way you look at it, because if your social emotional needs are high and his are low, it is kind of a chronic mismatch. And it can create problems if you take that personally. But as I stated earlier, in the vast majority of cases, the Asperger's husband, who seems self-absorbed and disconnected from family, is not doing so intentionally. So to help you make more sense of this, I want you to click on the link below and watch this other video that will help you understand why people with Asperger's syndrome tend to prefer spending as much time as possible with their special interest, more so than with their significant other.